Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 20 career mode here on FIFA 20, obviously. I've been having a few issues with my Elgato recently, so I hope this episode records okay and it's not glitchy. If any of you watched the PES series as well, you'll notice that we had a slight technical glitch where the gameplay was all laggy and all over the show, even though we were playing offline, which was a little weird. But you can see we're in Champions League action today, taking on Valencia at home. We already won our opening game in the Champions League, of course, by beating Young Boys in what was a very eventful game. And speaking of eventful games, we beat Everton 3-2 in the Carabao Cup, scored some beautiful goals in the process, but then we were held to a disappointing 0-0 draw against Brighton in the Premier League. So we'll be hoping to get back to goal scoring ways today. Going to simulate some training sessions. Mason Mount, what are you doing? Getting an F rating, but at the same time you did improve your dribbling, so I will take that. Sprint speed went up as well for Callum Hudson-Odoi. The young boys doing well, but enough of me rambling on. Let's jump into our second game of the Champions League group stage. European night at the bridge, under the lights, always seems to be a better atmosphere, doesn't it? Especially, you know, if you think about it, all the clubs that are involved in the Champions League, particularly Anfield on a famous European night, the atmosphere just goes up a notch. Things get a little bit more interesting. And speaking of interesting, a win here would give us a 100% record and really give ourselves a strong chance of going through. And this is the starting 11 I have trusted to do that job. A lot of personnel changes, same formation. There are some very experienced players in this Valencia lineup. You've got Parejo, you've got Gamero, Garay, all been there, seen it, done it. They're a good side. Pulisic is playing. You can see his morale, by the way. I don't know if you probably wouldn't have seen it actually, but he's been poor this season. I'm expecting more from him. Got heavily criticised in a post-match interview, and then his morale has just gone down ever since. So I need to get that back up, but he needs to show me that he deserves a place in this Chelsea starting 11. The only good thing for him is that he is still very young and time is on his side in terms of working his way into the squad. That's a foul, thank you, ref. Here's Jorginho. Into Michi, scored a banger at Goodison Park, albeit in the Carabao Cup. Just taking this opportunity then to rest some players. You might be wondering why. Champions League is a priority. We're obviously tasked with reaching the semi-final. Big ambitions from the board, but I do feel like the amount of fixtures that we play, we do need to give these players some game time. Plus, I trust them all. I think they are great players and more than capable of putting in a decent performance. Here goes Pulisic, great first touch. You can see the burst of pace here. Just looking to get an effort in on goal. He might take it on his... Oh, he's flashed it wide. Should have hit that left-footed maybe, or opened it up and gone for the finesse. I just wanted to make sure I got the shot away. It wasn't the best effort. Kind of knuckleballed it. He's disappointed anyway. Interesting one this season, Christian Pulisic. His morale is currently low. He hasn't performed very well. He's not happy at the moment. Luckily, though, time is on his side. He is still young, so he has got the time to kind of work his way into this team. But other players have just been outperforming him, just been giving us that little bit more, the likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi, and even Willian and Pedro, when they've played, have been more effective. But we've got some defending to do here. Christensen sort of half does it. Header comes in. Kepa, don't parry that, lad. Get it clear, boys. It's actually turned out to be a really good ball. Here's Willian. Batshuayi. Pulisic with a chance to stretch his legs again. Has he run offside? I think he has. Yep, he has. That was a chance. Just needed to hold his run. Bit too eager. Gomez finds Soler. Plays the ball out to Vass. Might put the ball in. Ball is played into the box. Christensen gets there. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a nice touch and turn. He's going to get it back, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Very powerful. More than capable of going on a marauding run. But Kovacic picks out the run of Batshuayi. He's only got Willian up with him. Michi's going to have to do something special here. Gets by the challenge of Garay. No, he doesn't. Gets back at the second attempt. Has a little nibble. Gomez plays it into Parejo, the playmaker in this Valencia side. They're working it really nicely. They've got numbers forward. Good bit of defending. Great anticipation from Christensen just to read the pass and get his body in the way. Valencia's still coming forward though. Here's Guedes. Willian cuts that out. They're very sloppy in the final third, but then we have been as well. However, Loftus-Cheek is on his way. That pass could have been a lot better. Loftus-Cheek going to cut back. Penalty? Was that in the box? That was tight. It was a nasty challenge from Garay. What's the referee going to do here? Half an hour in, he's bottled it. He's given me yellow. That may be the correct decision. Definitely not in the box either, so no penalty. I'm going to whip this in there though. Oh, that was so bad. Just tried to fizz it in at pace and hope that someone could get on the end of it. Loftus-Cheek with the first time effort. Hits Garay in the face. He's going to hit it again on his left. Good save. Willian to deliver this corner. Boom. Headed down. Grimaldo has diverted that over. That was definitely goal bound. Piling on the pressure. Another corner. Can we win this header? Christensen goes up like an absolute Toblerone. Not for the first time in this series. Lovely bit of football at the back here. Aspi knocks it inside. Pulisic lost his cheek. Nice touch. Michi's got a lot to do. Spins the defender though. He's on his left foot. Michi might hit it anyway. It's blocked. And eventually they get it clear, but promising signs of a threat from Michi. Although the fans do look bored, don't they? Stoppage time at the end of the first half. Is there time for one more attack? We're deep into it. Pulisic just looking to outrun his man. No real skill involved at this point. He's got the ball into Ruby Loftus-Cheek though. Good ball looking for Michi. Wanted it on his right foot all day and the defender read it. Half time, 0-0. Good challenge from Christian. This is lively at the start of the second half. Jorginho waiting for the run of Willian. He's been so quiet today. That's a good ball forward. Here's Gomez, by the way. Desperately trying to track back. He plays a 1-2 with Kevin Gamero. Christensen gets across. He's had a decent game, this Christensen. Few key interceptions. Defended well. Not always in the starting 11, but he's putting a claim for a regular place today as we look to release Pulisic. And the touch and the pass, to be fair, wasn't great. Alspi's gone down like he's been sniped. Oh, Gomez's header. Nearly found the top corner. He just leapt at it. Leapt, threw himself, jumped like a salmon, whatever phrase you want to use. It's nice, look, with Barcelona in disguise. Barcelona in disguise. Aspi, looking to release Willian, who's done absolutely nothing today, by the way, apart from skin that man and look to finesse it. Oh, that was weak. I was on my weaker left foot. I just got excited after the skill move and wanted to score a banger. Could have made more of that, to be fair. But yeah, Willian, very quiet today. That's the first real chance he's had to get involved in this game. Go on, Aspi. Got to get there. Aspi. Oh, he hasn't got there. Zuma has, though. Right, now go. Counter-attack. Kovacic touches heavy. But he finds Jorginho. And look at Pulisic. Can we play him in? Here he is. Wants it on his right foot. He's got it there. Can he finesse one? Tops. Why am I shooting from there, man? Oh, good interception there from Jorginho. Willian will pick the ball up. Looks to use his skills and cut inside. Going to find Loftus-Cheek. Space is over there, isn't it? On the right-hand side. Azpilicueta, great run. Here he is. Can he put the ball into the box? Michi's in there. He's the only player in there. Loftus-Cheek arrives. Oh, it's a tame header. 15 to go. 3 substitutions that I'm waiting to be made as well that should have a big impact. Fresh legs. Quality players. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Michi, one of the players being replaced. He's had a quiet second half. I've shown glimpses of what he can do. Here's Kovacic, who's another player that's going to be replaced. We've got Hudson-Odoi, Tammy Abraham, and Ross Barkley coming on. Barkley's been quite poor in real life for Chelsea, but I think he can make a difference. And I actually do believe in his ability. I think he's a very talented player. Just needs a bit of confidence. Here's Willian. Nice turn. Bad pass. Running out of time here, guys. Pereiro. Feeds Guedes. Cross comes in. Kepa, why are you're not Mike Tyson, lad. Just catch something once in a while. Pereiro. Still waiting for that substitution to be made. Guedes. Great ball. Christensen is there again. Man of the match so far, for sure. That's a good ball from Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi with his fresh legs. Might have got on the end of that. Can we make something of it late on in this game? Callum Hudson-Odoi drills it across. Thanks for coming. See you later. We'll never mention that again. Tammy, it's probably going to be the final opportunity of the game. Can he do anything? He's kind of on his own. The answer to that question is no. 0-0. Valencia. Second game in a row. 0-0. Disappointing. How I've missed that at the end, I don't know. He's just miskicked it at the back stick. That sums up his time at Chelsea so far, at the moment. Looking to put that behind us. The last 2 games, disappointments behind us really, as we travel to St Mary's to take on Southampton. Back to Premier League action. So this is a Southampton lineup. It's not bad, but there are some young players in there. You guys know the issues. I don't even need to talk you through them. But 5-3-2 formation, going defensive at home. This is the Chelsea lineup then. Same formation for us. I've brought the usual personnel back in though. However, if we don't win this game, I am going to think about changing the formation because obviously something needs to change. Mason Mount coming back in could be the key. Pedro's been decent as well, to be fair. Here is Danny Ings looking to run the channel. Azpilicueta saying no, can't be doing that. Pedro inside to N'Golo Kante. Looking forward. Here is Mason Mount. First touch was a bit heavy, but he's kept possession. Finds Tammy. Tammy sees the run of Hudson-Odoi. Looks to dink it over the top. Callum might get there. What a clearance from Stevens. Wow. Armstrong coming forward with Southampton. Tomori trying to get across there. That's only pulled players in space for Southampton in the middle here. Danny Ings completely in on goal. Couldn't really miss. We got stretched. We got caught on the counter. Pulled players out of position rather than just sort of staying central and anticipating the passes. And Danny Ings, if you give him that kind of opportunity, he's going to score. 1-0 Southampton. You can see Rudiger had no choice at that point but to go across. But the touch and the shot happened so quickly. Look, first touch, boom, boom. It was like, that's a little bit weird for me. How a player is capable of doing that without moving their leg back to take the shot. But okay, not the start we had in mind, but still plenty of time to get back into the game. No reason to change anything at this stage. Pedro. Ball finds N'Golo Kante. Tempted to hit it after his goal against Liverpool. Instead he finds Jorginho, who definitely will hit it. Oh, there you go. Have that. Second time in this series he scored a banger. Going to run over to those travelling Chelsea fans as well. It's 1-1. We were not behind for long, were we? That was brilliantly worked. And brilliantly hit as well. Really, really, really well struck goal. And the away end goes mental. Let's just take another look at that. I had every faith, once he picked the ball up here and his first touch was decent, that was going to rifle its way into the corner. Here's N'Golo. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. All the way. Look at Pedro. What a pass. First touch from Pedro is good. Has he got the composure to finish? Yes, you bet he has. 23 minutes in, those away fans rush to the front to get a glimpse of their goal scorer, and it is the Spanish maestro Pedro. Defender was a bit wild there, but didn't affect Pedro's composure. Look at that. Outside of the foot. Again. It's the second time he's finished it like that. The last one was a bit more spectacular. It was from range, but this one just as impressive. Comeback is complete, and it only took around 10 minutes from going behind to get level, I think. 10, 20 minutes. It really turned on the style once the Saints went in front. It caused a big reaction, and we've been a lot more clinical than we have been over the past few games. So far, anyway. Let's pretend we weren't scared there. I think Kepa done just enough to put the attacking player off balance. I think it was Slattery. Couldn't read his name. Didn't read it quickly enough. N'Golo. Oh, ref. He sent N'Golo into the stratosphere with that tackle. Let's have a little cheeky yellow card, please. At least. Thank you. Armstrong plays the ball to Danny Ings. Ever willing runner is Danny. Oh, he's cut inside. Ball is played across. Jorginho is there. However, danger not properly cleared. Here's Danny Ings again. Tomori and Callum Hudson-Odoi getting back to help out there. Rudiger heads it away. Emerson, look at this composure. It's risky. It's risky stuff knocking it about like this at the back. But sometimes it does enable us to counter. And Mason Mount with a good interception there. Looks for Pedro, the goal scorer. Looks for Tammy. Tammy taking on his man. He's waiting for Pedro support. Oh, it's really good footwork from Tammy. Pedro onside. Oh, I've tried to chip it over Gunn. And he's made the save. Can we make anything from the corner? It's in towards Tammy. There's the header. It's awful. Really bad. Højbjerg finds Obafemi. Gives it straight to Mason Mount. He's playing for the wrong team. Half-time whistle goes. Southampton 1, Chelsea 2. Eventful first half. Southampton coming forward with Vokins at the start of this second half. Rudiger comes across. Ball is played in. Danny Ings forces Kepa into a brilliant save. Tomori heads the rebound away. Got caught again though. Start of the half. Got to secure things up a little bit. Here's Pedro looking for the run of Tammy. Oh, he was onside as well. I was so busy looking at Tammy's run and timing the pass, I didn't actually get the accuracy on the pass. And that nearly get thrown at Danny Ings' head, didn't it? Gonna get away with it. Let's just settle things down a bit, shall we? Jorginho looking to switch the play. Emerson. He's got Mason Mount inside. Here he is. It's a clever 1-2 from Mason Mount. Uses a Southampton man and then looks to finesse one. Why? Why even bother? It's a good ball. Here's Danny Ings. Rudiger backtracking. Tomori now out of position again. Obafemi could be in. Tomori chasing him. Good turn from Obafemi. Rudiger tries to challenge. What's been given there? Free kick, I think, against Tony Rudiger. Just tried to block the shot, and I think I caught the Southampton man a little bit. Ref comes over, says no more. Had to make the challenge though, look. There's no way he could have... Oh, really? Studded Rudiger in the back. Free kick, just 19 yards out. Southampton sorting the free kick taker out. They've done me there with that little dummy. Ooh, get it away now. Away, Pedro. There we go. It's not a dog. Away, Pedro. Here's N'Golo Kante though. Has he got the pace and the power? Nope, is the short answer to that question. Vokins. Oh, done me. That's Pete. Didn't know much about that. Southampton well on top in this second half. Obviously come millimetres away from scoring just moments ago with that effort that hit the post. Tomori trying to get the ball away. He can't do it. They've gone around the keeper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everybody stay calm. How did that not end up in the back of the net? Honestly, the bundle there, that should be a penalty for me. And then he's had a swipe at Tomori. Look at that pass from Emerson. That is just a dream. As Pete. Oh, that's a dream. N'Golo looking for Pedro. Oh, outside of the right foot. That's a dream. Has he got the legs here, Pedro? Whether he's got the legs or not, he's definitely got the skill. Kante. Stand it up for Tammy. Oh, agonising. That would have been such a brilliantly worked goal as well. Brilliant football from the boys. I feel for Tammy a bit. He might get in the box again. No, instead this goes towards Callum. Yeah, cheers. Right, on comes the current villain of this series. Christian Pulisic, Mr. Sitter in stoppage time against Valencia. Can he win these people over? Can he get the fans on side and produce a moment of magic to put this game to bed? Southampton being urged forward by the home fans who are getting restless. They know time is running out for their side. I'm actually going to switch to a more defensive mindset. Keep the same formation. It's good for counter-attack. Whee! That always helps. Cheers. Jorginho. To N'Golo. Pulisic is making the run. Tell you what, he's got the end of it as well. He looks determined today, doesn't he? Lovely bit of skill. Takes him inside. This is his moment to redeem himself. Unselfishly cuts the ball back, and that is game. Brilliant assist. And he's knocked Hudson-Odoi out with the celebration. Slapped him on the back of the head. But Callum Hudson-Odoi grabs a goal. We're going to grab 3 points here at St Mary's. And Pulisic done all the hard work there. Very, very, very unselfish from the winger. He just cut it back and put it on a plate. Just so inconsistent. But that is the first real glimpse we've seen from Christian Pulisic of what he can do. I know he's talented. I know he's very, very, very capable. But I just want to see it consistently. And until he shows it, I can't get him in this lineup every week. Just can't happen. We've got better players at the moment. Not in terms of ability, in terms of performance. Final whistle goes here. Only 2 minutes of added time were played. Back to winning ways. Boozering around St Mary's. But I don't care because my man looks dapper. Let's have a little look at the results from around the league. Burnley 0, Everton 0, City 2, Wolves 2, Watford 1, Sheffield United 1, West Ham 1, Palace 0. A lot of draws there. That's the first thing I noticed. Got a little interview. Don't ask me about Pulisic because he's unhappy. Don't want any questions about that. Let's see what they say. Chelsea considered far stronger side. With 3 goals scored, it's clear why. Was the win ever in doubt? Nope. Basically the same question, rephrased. Could the game have gone differently? Nope, we could have scored more. To be fair, they had some chances too. I'm just trying to boost the squad morale. Look. So looking at the table at the end of this episode, it looks good if I leave it like that, doesn't it? We're not top, I can assure you we're 4th, but I'll take 4th. That's what we set out for at the start of the season. United are top, Arsenal 2nd, Leicester, who are having a great season in real life as well, by the way. Great players, Tielemans, Jamie Vardy, Brendan Rodgers has, you know, done wonders there. And they will be a threat. Top 4 team, I'm not sure. Definitely a European team though. You know, contending for a European place. I see that happening. We're 4th, level on points with Leicester, a point behind Arsenal, and United just kind of running away with it. Still unbeaten, but only 8 games in. Wolves are having a decent season. West Ham are up there. Still no sign of City, Liverpool, or Spurs that are struggling at the other end of the table. Don't really want to be commenting on that, but we've got Newcastle at home coming up next, so that is a game I believe we should win. So all is going well in this career mode. I'm glad we got back to winning ways. Pulisic is still a mystery for me. Jorginho is doing bits. We're having some good performances, but back to winning ways, that was the most important thing. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.